Kensurfs here, and another shave video, another classic cologne. And this one, again, I used to have it lying around my house all the time. My dad used it, I used it, but since they've discontinued it, it's harder to find. And this week is Chaps by Ralph Lauren. And this is the actual aftershave balm, but they used to have the Chaps cologne or splash. And I remember it used to come in a nice leather wrapped glass bottle. Very similar to this, with a long horn on the top. And man, it used to be lying around all the time. Now they're harder and harder to find. So it makes them very collectible on eBay, which means they're not readily available. But I was lucky to find one of these aftershave balms, so I'm going to be doing this today. I was asked by somebody who watched my Shave Den tour if I would do a review of the triangle blades. And I have not used them before, to be honest with you. And I've just opened up the triangle pack today. And it is a nice stainless steel blade out of Brooklyn, New York. And I'm going to use it in a made in England Gillette Tech. So let's see here. As long as I don't cut myself. Whoa! There's a blooper. I'll leave it in. So I'll put it in the Gillette Tech. Screw that in. Lines up good. Got a wild hair there. There we go. Set. I'm going to be using a cool brush I got from my friend Mark. A gray, look at that, a gray synthetic. Very cool brush. And this will be the first time using it. So I'm going to set it into the crystal skull. Let's see here. Put it right into the crystal skull to soak a little bit as I'm getting this set up. And I'm going to use some Stirling soap today, some black cherry. I really enjoy the scent, and I'll hit it with the Chaps afterwards. But I've got some good growth going. It's been a few days, been a few hectic days. Son got in a bit of a car accident, shattered his wrist, so he's been in hospital. I hate hospitals. I hate being in the ER. I hate visiting. My mom, was in and out of hospitals. She's getting old, so last year we spent a lot of time in and out of hospitals. But, they do great work. It's just kind of not a great place to be in an ER, like for 6-7 hours at night, because there's a lot of weird things going on, a lot of screaming going on, a lot of gentlemen handcuffed to gurneys going on. A couple of nights. Otherwise, I would have been set to do this video on Wednesday, but here we are on Friday. So, let me get this started. All right. Oh, wet the face a little. Hope your week's going good. My week, so far, so good, right? Kid's out. Kid came back today. Had to have some pins in his hand, or his wrist rather, a plate. But doing good. Now my wife says, well, I want to stay in the house with him tonight. Why don't you go out, go do something? So tonight, I'm going to go see that Quiet Place, that kind of sci-fi horror movie. Stirling soaps, absolutely fantastic. So peaceful and quiet in here. Someone said, I'd be in there all the time. It's a great place to escape to, that is for sure. Yeah, you can see I've got quite a bit of growth there. So if these blades aren't cutting it, I may abort the mission and go to something a little sharper, but let's see how they do. But I can tell you right now, no way. No way. Hey, you're witnessing it here. I'm telling you, that's pulling the hair out. It's not cutting it. I'm aborting the mission with these triangle blades. They look like they've been around for quite a while. They're probably not the sharpest. I am going to go, let's see here. Yeah, I don't want to cut my face up tonight, not before we go into the movies. I'm going to use a Gillette Wilkinson sword. Wow, it's not often I abort a mission in the middle of a shave video, but I'm telling you, that was pulling the hairs out of there. So, I don't know where I got those triangle blades from. I think I got them in a sample pack or something, but sorry gents, I don't feel like I want to cut face tonight. And I know this razor is a good razor, and it doesn't cut. Let's see. Right through it. I mean, no. I didn't want a bloodbath. No offense, thumbs down on that triangle blade. I can't imagine my neck, what it would have been like. Well, I tried. Someone asked, they said, hey, can you try those triangles and tell me what you think? It was a gent in Glasgow. So, dude, maybe that was a bad one. But I didn't want to continue with that. Oh, no way. Had to drive my daughter up to Encino today in Los Angeles. Look at all that hair. 50 miles. 1 hour and 38 minutes to get there this morning. Friday afternoon traffic. About an hour to get back. Not that bad, but I tell you, LA traffic. Didn't see any movie stars. I was close to where the Kardashians live, down the 101 freeway. There goes that air freshener. Perfect. Ooh, I did miss some here. I'll get that on the second pass. Want the bulk of it off. I think it was the last video when I was doing the tour of the shave den. I made a few errors in some of the items, and you guys corrected me. Of course, Eva Green was not in Spectre. She was in Casino Royale. And yeah, that's the only... It's the only poster I have, or the only print I have from Casino Royale. Which, man, Daniel Craig just superb in that one. And the Bulldog, hold on one second, I want to show you something. And the Bulldog, I mentioned was my Spectre collectible, and they said, oh no man, that was from Skyfall. And you are correct, it was from Skyfall, but as seen in the movie, Skyfall and Spectre. So, couple of corrections I needed to make. All right. You know, you get into those emergency rooms, and sometimes, you know, I mean, it's a serious thing, but my friend Jim was in one. His wife was having some trouble quite a few years ago. And he says he was in there with her, and you know, you're separated by curtains. And he said he heard a woman just flipping out saying, "He's coming for me, he's coming for me, he's coming for me." And my friend asked the nurse, said, "What's the matter?" She goes, "Oh, she's a frequent flyer here. She's here all the time. She's on drugs, you know, she gets drugged up and thinks everybody's coming for her. And right now, not funny, but right now she thinks the devil is coming for him. Now my buddy Jim's got tattoos all over and he's kind of a scary looking gentleman. So she kept just going nuts all night behind that curtain. And his wife was in there for some serious, something was wrong. And this lady just finally shut up. So my friend opens up the curtain, puts his head through. And she goes, "Who are you?" He goes, "I'm here." She goes, "Who are you?" He goes, "I'm the devil." And he went, "Oh shit." He closed the curtains again. And oh man, he started her again. He goes, "Dude, I felt bad. That lady just flipped out." So, not funny, but some shenanigans in the emergency room. Oh. I tell you, I cannot wait to use the Chaps. I even have 3 more vintage colognes lined up to do, and one of them I bought off eBay, Dracker Noir. Dracker Noir? Don't hold that against me. But I got the aftershave balm and the cologne, so that's on the way. So I can't wait to try that out. That should be quite good. Bloopers. I keep dropping stuff. All right. I'm going to go for a 3rd pass today because that Gillette Tech is so mild and I've got no cuts. I might as well have one super close shave. Do you remember the Chaps commercial? Here it is. Vintage. I think it's... God, I'll put the year right here. But here's the original Chaps commercial.
Now there's a cologne a man feels comfortable choosing for himself. Chaps, by American designer Ralph Lauren. Chaps is a cologne a man can put on as naturally as a worn leather jacket or a pair of jeans. Chaps, by Ralph Lauren. Chaps, the cologne a man chooses for himself.
It's kind of cool to include some of those vintage commercials in with the, oops, let's get the auto exposure lock on there. In with these videos. I've got the Halston Z14 on deck, ready to try. And I think it was Ralph Lauren Safari. I found some cross on the neck. Some Ralph Lauren Safari cologne. Came out in '92 and been discontinued. Man, that Stirling soap is thick. Very thick. You know what? I'm not going to go up. Not under my nose. I've got one friend out there, he says he cringes every time I shave up under the lip. Because he's been cut so many times. He goes, "Don't do it, Ken." Ugh. All right. I'll be heading out to the movies with soap behind my ear again. Guaranteed. Or in my ear. There's a party going on out there. And I'm going to put a little witch hazel on today. Kind of take away that neutral, that black cherry smell a bit. Put a little bit of a neutral scent on there. There we go. Chaps. Shake well. Don't know how long that's been sitting on a shelf. And this is the 1 ounce. I remember at least the 3 ounce maybe, the ones with the leather wrapped around it. Still got a good scent to it. Oh yeah. Yeah, does smell like the original. Not as strong because I'm using a balm now and not a splash, but I tell you, it was hard enough to find this. Definitely hard enough to find this. Whew. There we go. Friday's over, almost. The week's over. Sorry about the tardiness on the shave, but it was really good to get a chap shave out of the way. I've been looking forward to this. I've been thinking about it. I gotta get that chap shave out of the way. And I've got Obsession, Eternity, Drakkar Noir, Z17, and maybe that Safari on deck. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I got a nice email today from Captain's Choice, and they've just come out with a new aftershave. And they were telling me about it, so I've ordered some. It's on the way. I'm going to have to do a demo on this new aftershave from Captain's Choice. I use their shave bowl all the time, and it's kind of cool when new scents come out, whether it be soap or aftershave, so I am looking forward to that. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you everybody again real soon. Good night for now.